It's that time again for your real estate market update for St. Robert and Waynesville area. Matt Smith here, Matt Smith Real Estate Group, and as always, we want to give you the real of the real estate data. We think it's really important that you stay up to tune on what's happening in the real estate market, and I think that's part of our responsibility as real estate professionals. So today we're going to dive into some numbers, give you a pulse of what is going on in the real estate market here locally in Pulaski County. So one of the stats we like to look at is median sales price. We use median sales price versus average because of our smaller marketplace. It just has less ebbs and flows, and it's way more consistent and accurate year over year, month over month. And so our median sales price year over year is actually up 11.4%. It is right around $245,000 for Pulaski County. If you compare that to this time last year, it was $219,000. And so a pretty significant increase year over year. All right, the next stat we like to look at is number of new listings. So we like to look at, of course, the median sales price as we discussed, and I also like to look at what is the new inventory coming up over the last 30 days. So over the last 30 days, how many new homes have hit the marketplace for sale? If we look at that number, it's pretty steady year over year. It's actually down about 9%. So it went from 93 last year to 84 this year. So again, pretty steady. The next that we look at is actual homes for sale. So not just the new homes, but the entire landscape of the marketplace. So how many homes are available for sale in the entire marketplace? If we look at that number, that's actually up significantly year over year at 12.9%. Last year was 139. Right now we're sitting at 157. So there's a lot more active inventory available right now than there was this time last year. The next that we like to look at is number of closed sales. So we talked about pricing, we talked about the inventory, what that looks like, but what is actually selling, right? And that kind of completes the circle of what's going on in the marketplace. And so over the last 30 days, number of sales are down about 11% year over year. There were 74 last year and there's 66 this year. And so still pretty significant activity, it just decreased a little bit year over year. The next that we're gonna look at is average days on market. And so on average, how long does the average house sit on the market before it sells? Right now we're at 34 days on market on average, which is almost identical to what it was last year. It was 33 days. And last but certainly not least is month supply. This is a really important stat. A lot of the experts say that a balanced real estate market, meaning it's not a buyer's market, it's not a seller's market, is about 6 months supply. Of course, there's other factors, especially in the landscape that we're in today, but I think it just gives a pulse of what is the comparison of actives versus solds. And the best way I know how to explain this is that if no more homes come on the market and homes continue to sell at the rate that they're selling, how many months will it be before we're out of homes? And right now that rate is 2.7 months. And so that's still a very, very strong market for a homeowner, for a seller. And so I think there's a lot of things that you should consider there with home prices increasing, with inventory staying pretty relatively the same, and month supply still being as we're a seller's market. If you're thinking about selling, now could be a great time. And if you're interested in exploring that, again, we just love to be your resource here at Matt Smith Real Estate Group. We'd love an opportunity to dive into these numbers for you, your situation, and just be that education information that you need for the biggest investment of your life for a lot of us, which is real estate. And so reach out to us here at Matt Smith Real Estate Group. We'd love an opportunity to help.